Spirals are wonderful for artists because they're great indicators of volume. They're curvaceous, they're three-dimensional in nature, and they're fun to draw. They can be found in a variety of forms, both in nature and also artificially constructed. A barber's pole is a great example, but you don't have to go to a barbershop in order to study spirals. You can make your own. Now, why would you want to make a prop like this? Well, because it's not immediately apparent how spirals curve, depending on whether you're looking at them at eye level, or you're looking at them from above, or from below, or close up, or far away. So if you make a prop like this, you can study that and become more familiar and comfortable with drawing spirals. Now, how would you go about developing a plan for how to draw spirals in a drawing? Well, the first thing that you have to do is draw a cylinder. And one way that you could go about doing this is to section that cylinder up into a number of cross sections. So you can see these cross sections here in the ellipses that I've drawn. And then locate some key points. So for this example, the key points are all the points where those cross sections intersect a front center line down that cylinder, and also where those ellipses intersect the right side of the cylinder and where they intersect the left side of the cylinder. So once you've drawn those points, you're ready to connect some dots and create some spirals. Now, depending on how far apart or close together those cross sections are, you're going to affect the angle of those spirals, whether they'll angle more drastically or more gradually. So if you start off with the rightmost point of the top cross section and you develop a certain flowing gesture with connecting that dot with the front center line of the next cross section, and then connecting up with the leftmost part of that section below that, you'll create a line that looks very believably like it's part of a spiral. So if you do that with every cross section, you're going to get a number of lines that look convincingly spiral-like. And then you can go in between those lines, judging from looking above and below to make sure that your curve looks right, and divide up those spirals, or that series of spirals, into more spirals. Now, just to add spice to your life, you could also create a system of spirals going the opposite direction, which I've done here. So essentially, you're reflecting the same problem that you did and creating a series of opposing spirals. Now, why would you want to add that kind of spice to your life? Well, because if you want to take your gourmet abilities up a notch, visually speaking, of course, and tackle some really beautiful subject matter in nature for people to feast their eyes on, this is a useful skill.